And we're live. Hello. Hello, everyone. My
Hello.
Hello.
Sorvand, Thorgus, Izzet, and Brachus. Hello. Hello and
Hello.
welcome. And welcome to our viewers as well. Is everybody doing alright?
Yep.
Crazy day, but
Yep.
good.
Good. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm
Hey,
kidding.
very funny.
Last time on Four Broken Souls.
Hmm.
We had everybody woke up. Sorvand, we need to take care of what you were doing. But everybody awoke to discover a note under their door. Three people, or what was it? 4 people having a knock on their door, waking them up. Sorvand, when you wake up from your reverie, you have a note. You find a note under your door addressed to you.
Strange.
Do you pick it up?
Sure.
Okay. You notice that feels like there's a seal on the backside of it.
Okay. So flip it over and inspect the seal.
It looks like the symbol of the crown.
Huh.
It looks like the symbol of King Rathmore.
Open it then.
You open it,
Uh-huh.
it simply reads, due to recent riots, your meeting will be postponed for a day as we tighten security. I hope
Huh.
you understand that this must happen. And signed, King Rathmore.
Shrugs. Doesn't really care as long as the meeting happens.
Yep. But I believe you had plans.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Just kind of prep myself because early morning hours and we just head straight out to the shop.
Okay.
Clothing shop.
You notice the guard patrols. Same as usual. You get there. The door is closed, but you do see a light on.
I'll walk up to the door and I'll pry the knob first or try to open the door first.
It opens.
I'll walk in, shut the door behind me, and just call out, like, gently, "Hello,
Well, I need a
I'm here."
perception check.
Perception check. Okay. Let's see. Be a 23.
And as you walk in, you notice that the old seamstress is working. And there goes Brachus.
He's probably fixing his headset.
And he's returned! But you notice the old lady, she's working still. And He's in response to you calling out. 1 second, putting the last finishing touches on this. Ah, there we go. Yes, yes. Come on in. Come on in.
I just
Good.
continue walking up and just observe what she's working on.
She turns the sewing bust around, and you see exactly what you requested with something extra.
Hmm.
You see the clasps for the cloak. One, 2 of which are opal, but there's a central clasp as well, as there's a chain connecting it from the outer 2 clasps to the middle one. And it actually seems to be a pendant of sort instead of a clasp.
Hmm.
I do believe this is my finest work yet. I hope you'll be impressed and satisfied.
He continues inspecting it. Can he tell how much this thing is worth?
I need an investigation check.
Uh, 22?
It's worth more than you thought it would be. I mean, this is superb work,
Hmm.
befitting royalty.
He'll smile at that thought and just, as he's still inspecting it, reach into his coin purse with his other hand and pull out 250 platinum, and he's gonna set it on the table next to the lady.
Okay. As you're inspecting it, you notice that medallion
Mhm.
somehow it looks like she and that jeweler both worked together on some of this, and that medallion looks like the symbol that you drew for the jeweler.
Mm.
The outer 2 clasps for for the cloak appeared to be your family symbol, as well as the symbol of the void behind dusky opals.
This is very nice work.
I thought so too. It took a little longer than I expected, but I I do aim to please.
Yes, and you earned your tip too.
Ah, this is my pleasure. But thank you. As she pockets the coin, and I do believe this, as she points to the chain with the medallion. I do believe this was yes, yes. The jeweler brought this and asked me to incorporate it for you.
Yes, I
Uh,
appreciate that.
as you're walking around it and inspecting it all, you notice the symbol that you drew etched in embroidered into the cloak as well. And it seems like that's what she was putting the finishing touches on.
After he's walked around it and inspected it, this grin on his face, he's going to just look over at her. May I?
You've paid for it. It is yours.
Do you have a room? I believe you said you had changing rooms.
And she points over at the back wall, and there should be a few changing rooms over there.
Is the out of character, is this thing on wheels or like the thing it's on? Or is
No,
it just a thing I need to take off and
you need to take it off.
okay, then he'll take it off carefully.
Dex check. Mwahaha.
Dex check. $18.
Eh, you. It seems like you accidentally crease some of it while you're pulling it off. Unbuttoning it and pulling it off of the doll, the mannequin. But as you realize it and then release where you creased, there's no actual creases left.
Wonderful. But he will take it off and take it into his into the room that she pointed to.
Oh yeah, you take it off.
Yeah, he's gonna take his time undressing and quickly undressing and then take his time to carefully put this thing on.
Get a room.
He is in a room.
Well, as you do so, you dress and take a look in the mirror. I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you haven't looked this good in a long time.
Wonderful. He'll just kind of admire himself while he's looking in the mirror.
And about this time, you hear from outside. Well, come on out. I'd like to see my handiwork on you. Come on.
He'll open up and just walk out into the room. Big grin still on his face.
You do so, and she's yes, perfect. And she looks like she's looking to see if there's any flaws whatsoever, seeing if she needs to hem anything, and it's absolutely a perfect fit. I mean, you've worn a fitted suit before, tailored suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it fits like a perfectly tailored suit.
Like a glove.
You've really outdone yourself.
I would tend to agree. Yes. Well, I do hope you enjoy.
Oh, I will. Believe it.
All right. Now what?
Let's see. Well, he'll probably... Let's see. He'd probably pack up the extra outfit. Because, I mean, might need it at some point. Doesn't really care. Doesn't want to leave it.
Yeah. Well, she hands you a bag to put it in.
Good. After that's taken care of, just on my way out, just thank you for the wonderful work. I'll definitely recommend this place.
Ah, thank you, but thank you for the challenge. These old hands just aren't what they used to be. I'm glad that I still have it in me.
Me as well. I'll be sure to let my mother know about you. She might have a need for something as well at some point.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And he kind of bows, turns, and walks out.
As you bow, she returns the bow with a curtsy. And you walk on out.
Mm-hmm.
Take it you head back to the tavern.
Yep.
Okay.
He might stop by the. On his way, he's gonna see if the jeweler's open.
This early? No.
No. Okay. Yeah, then he'd head back to the tavern.
Alright.
Yeah, baby.
Check on you too.
Okay.
Baby.
Love you, buddy.
As you as you approach the tavern.
Oh, you're playing D&D with this
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's Uncle Ant to you, Bubby.
Oh, you're playing D&D.
Adorable chitlins.
Yes, we're
Oh.
playing D&D with that cat. The cat with the hat, yes.
Not the cat in the hat, the cat with the hat.
Yes.
Love you, bud. Go in there
Oh my
with Kate,
God.
okay? I love you.
I'm
You're
gonna die from
adorable.
cuteness.
I love you, Bob.
I love you too, baby. No. Oh my God, I love it.
Children, I love them.
Oh, the best.
So, what's going on?
As you approach the tavern, everything goes dark. The
Mhm.
next thing you know, you are awake. But it seems like you're not alone. In your princely attire, you are in a cage overlooking an arena,
Hmm.
standing next to an unconscious black dragonborn in a princess dress.
Hey, what's
Down. I'm guessing he's on the ground.
No, you're in a cage suspended above an arena.
Let's go home.
No, I mean like he's on the ground of the cage.
Yeah, he's slumped up against the side of the cage.
Yeah, Sorvand would just look at him and be like, "It's a dragon in a dress."
Hey, the dragon looks very familiar.
Does he have a tiara and everything?
Yes, he does.
This is
But
wonderful. Who is doing this?
you try to speak, you're unable to. But you are able to look around. I would like a perception check.
How's the nat 20 do you?
All right. Well, you see your companions on the ground floor of this arena. You see a blue-skinned individual with yellow teeth in a purple robe, standing up from a throne, moving forward, and you hear him announcing to everybody that there's to be a challenge, and that if they wish to save their friends, they must overcome said challenge. You see a portcullis open up below this bluish skinned man, fire erupting from from where the portcullis opened, and a red dragon barreling out of it. You see pillars and rocks and other obstacles come forth from the ground of the arena. And you proceed to watch your companions fight this young red dragon. They look like they're holding their own.
Until Timber.
You see Thorgus do his usual trick, growing to the size of said dragon. You witness the battle ensue. You see towards the end the dragon breathing fire yet again. You watch as Brachus avoids the fire, yet Thorgus takes the full brunt and falls over backwards, unconscious, shrinking back to normal. You've witnessed my casting praying and casting spells as she normally does, getting hit several times, having to take cover near where Izzet is behind a pillar.
Mhm.
You see Thorgus actually moving to intercept the dragon, to keep the dragon from hitting Maya as she's trying to recover. But Thorgus does go down. And you see Brachus finishing the dragon off after Izzet shoots it several times with blood arrows. As Brachus is preparing to slice its head off, decapitating the worm, you see it vanish and Brachus hitting the ground, rolling and recovering. You witness this odd blue-skinned fellow disappear from his throne and appearing in front of your companions. Four chests appearing in front of them as well. You hear him congratulate them as Thorgus is revived, and seems like all four of them refreshed back to full health. They open, or you see Brachus trying to inspect this chest to make sure it's not trapped, and then the blue skinned man just waving, and the chest opening, and you see and Izzet both closing the chest and then reopening them to look in. You see them each pulling out items. From this distance, you can't tell what they are. But then they seem to pull you don't quite understand what the blue skinned man says. But then they check their chests again, and each one pulling out another item. And then two of them pulling out yet a third item. This time you do understand the blue skinned man saying to give those two things to their companions unless they wish to meet that dragon's older brother.
Hmm.
And now, all of you appear at the table at which Brachus, Izzet, Mai, and Thorgus are eating.
If he's happy and calm, tell him. And don't get him upset here.
And
Well,
a plate appears in front of you.
that was fun, wasn't it?
Lots.
Deathly different.
Quite a show.
Oh, here. Think fast. Froze you a bag.
Deck save!
Yeah, my dex is +1. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You catch it deftly. Do you check it out?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Well,
You need to bring your African
you see
Can you bring the African super tray?
Okay, what's here?
and let me locate it.
Oh, take us the what?
You passed a bag
Maybe.
that appears to be. Look under magical items. That's what it looks like. What do you do at this point?
I mean, free bag of holding.
You don't know that
Right.
that's what this is. This is a bag that looks odd. Has a
Can I
face
tell
on
what
it.
it is?
Have you cast Identify? Or do you spend the next while studying it over breakfast?
I'll just study it over breakfast. I don't have that spell.
Over the next 20 minutes, you discern that it is indeed a bag of holding. While you're doing this, we've already covered what the other four were doing during breakfast. But you see both Brackus and Izzet wearing new cloaks. You see Mai wearing a new necklace. And you see Thorgus with a new belt.
Looks like everyone got some new toys.
Each one of them has a bag identical to the one that you're now holding. One of which, one of your companions has a second one of them. And it dawns on you what you heard last before being teleported here. To give it to the other companion or meet that dragon's older brother.
Anyone have any idea where the other end is?
I assume it's for the Black Dragonborn. We could probably just give it to the
Yeah, but
innkeeper and he can give it to the rest. Give it to him. Haven't seen him in a day or two. He's probably tinkering or something.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the five of you enjoy your breakfast. And each of you recall the note, the letter that you found when waking up. That apparently you have yet another day before the meeting.
Hmm.
But for brevity, well, what would each one of you like to do today? Brackus?
Uh, go ask Sid if he has those maps that I requested.
That was literally what you just asked before we called it.
Never mind then. I don't really know.
And he did suggest you actually check out the shop.
Okay, I'll just tell him that I'm gonna go to the map shop after all.
He nods and gives you directions.
Okay, I'll head out to the shop.
Okay. You head to the Quiet Compass. You arrive. You on the way, noticing the guard rotation as usual. But you arrive.
I go in and if well, is it opened?
It is.
Okay, so I'll go in and see who's in there.
Well, the proprietor greets you as you enter. Hello, hello. How can I help you?
I require some maps and a compass.
Oh, maps. We definitely have those. And a compass? Yes, yes. Well, it wouldn't be called the Quiet Compass if we didn't have those. What kind of maps? World map? We don't quite have a world map. Region map? City map? What would you like?
I'd like a map of the kingdom and if you have maps of the cities within the kingdom.
Oh, well, mm, I don't have any maps of all the cities individually. We do have a map of sort of this city, but not many people request one because you can literally just ask any guard and they will give you directions.
I'll take them both then. One of the kingdom and one of the city.
Oh, okay, okay, good, good. And compass. You request a compass as well? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. One moment. He hands you a map of the city. It's not very detailed. It just shows the roads. That's about it. Shows you the roads with the location of the palace, location of the sewer grates. The map of the kingdom looks like what is currently in. What? I don't understand that, is it? But hang on. Look under locations. It's the pinned one. find the oh hell. Where is it? We'll just say that he requests 10 gold.
Okay. I'll pay it. Thank him and head back to the inn.
He thanks you, nods, smiles, and you head back to the inn. Anything else you'd like to do for this day?
I ask him to hold on to the bag until uh
The
Dragon Boy shows up.
You ask Sid to hang on to that bag until the dragon shows up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do
I
so.
don't remember his name.
Sid.
No, not Sid.
The proprietor of
Our
the inn?
companion's name.
Oh.
No, I know Sid's name. I just can't remember other case.
Well,
What's his
Sid says, well, hang on to this for your Yorikis?
Yeah,
Yorikos?
our companion that's not here right now.
He nods and takes the bag. I will do so.
Okay. And I'm gonna go upstairs and swap out all my stuff from my old bag into my new bag.
Okay. You do so.
Mm. Just it's early morning, isn't it?
Well, at this point, it's approaching midday after you get done transferring everything into your new bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bath and maintain my weapons, like my gear and stuff.
Alright.
Sure, everything's in good shape. Sharpen what needs sharpen. All that good stuff.
Alright, you do so.
And someone else's turn.
Alright, is it?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Or is it?
Hmm.
What would you like to do for the day?
I was wondering if I finished those books.
That's what.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay.
I misspelled it.
Yes, you did.
Okay, good. Shoot, what am I going to do today?
All the things.
All the things.
Well, if you'd like, I can come back to you after you decide.
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Hmm.
Which one?
Oh, you can go ahead and go to the next person. I'm still thinking.
My! My, oh my.
Meow.
What would you like to do?
What would I like to do?
You have a date a while away.
I'm going to. Let's see. I'm gonna take everything I can. Yeah.
Cereal.
Well, get it away from him. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I wanted to basically test out how much that Harbeck will show me about his growth.
You're gonna see how big he can grow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna take a long time.
I hope that's okay.
Okay, during if that's what you're going to do for the day, other than eating and taking a look at checking in on Derpy every now and then okay.
Okay.
You do not find the maximum size that he can grow to during your day.
Okay.
You know he can grow pretty large too. But if that's what you're wishing to do for the day, that's what you do for the day.
Mwahaha.
Sorvand,
Yes.
what are you going to do for the day?
Doesn't really have anything he needs to do.
Doesn't have anything he needs to do, but is there anything he wants to do for the day?
Is there?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I don't know.
um, is it? Let's see.
Wait, no. Is it hasn't
Yes.
gone
What?
yet.
Yes, that's what he wants to do.
What?
He wants to
Okay,
do
so
is it? What?
no,
Wait,
What?
what?
no. So he's going to go back to because he's got the one book on him. Let's see. He's going to go back to the bookstore. And he literally just wants to look for if there's any religious related text to the void at the bookstore.
Alright, hang on. That hangnail's not gonna come out. High or low?
Hi.
Well, you arrive at the bookstore.
Can always put 0 on
And you're greeted by that lady.
We love you. Go on.
Hello there.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, so one of two things. First, I wanted to know if you have any religious texts.
Oh, yes. We have plenty of religious texts. We have some on Mistra. We have some on most of the gods, yes.
And where are they located?
And she points in a direction and says, down, if you head back down the path, you'll be able to find it down that branch right over there.
Thank you. He's just gonna head that way and literally just start looking when he gets there for any of the books.
Investigation check.
Yay! Kinda yay. 21.
Oh, you find plenty of religious books. You don't find a whole lot dealing with the void. You do find some texts describing the early birth of the realms. And it does mention the void, but in an abstract sense.
Well. Looks like I'm going to need a book then. Well, he's going to... None of it would be worth him getting in his mind, I'm guessing. Like, there wouldn't be much there. It's just like abstract thought, right?
about the void itself, but there's a lot of information on the rest of the Pantheon.
I get away from you.
And in regards to the lore around the creation of the realms.
That's why you waited on him on this clothes.
Yeah, baby.
How many books are there in regards to this information?
You find 7 different volumes.
He'll pick all of those off the shelves.
There are 4 copies of each.
Well, I mean, he doesn't need every copy of each one.
No, but okay.
He's just going to take one copy of each volume.
Okay.
And then he's going to go set those on the counter
Oh.
in front of the lady
Oh.
and say, "1 moment." And he's going to turn and head back to where all of the blank books are.
Okay.
And he's going to look for another one that he can actually start writing about the void in.
Okay. There are quite a few blank books.
Something he would he's looking for something that would suit the void cover wise.
Black bound, golden filigree with a black stone embedded in the front cover. Would that work?
Perfect. Yes.
Yep.
He takes it back up to the front.
It's a very thick book at that.
Good.
Like, we're talking over 2,000 pages.
How heavy is it?
It's pretty damn heavy. It's about 15 pounds.
Okay. He's going to take that and he's going to bring it up to the front as well and set it next to the stack of books that he brought before.
Oh.
How much for the lot?
Oh, well, she does some counting and includes the blank book. 250 gold.
Can we do 200?
Roll persuasion check.
A 19 plus a 9, so a 28.
200? No, that's a little low, I'm afraid. How about 250? Or no, 225. Because I did say 250 before.
225. I could do that. I am anxious to get to writing now.
And
No.
And just a heads up, little out of character information. Yeah, your pitiful 19 plus your what 9
Mhm.
does not beat a nat 20. Just a little out of character information there, in case you were wondering.
No. I literally have grown to expect that.
Yeah, I was all like, huh, well, 200 should probably gonna get. Yeah, no, okay.
Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Yeah, okay. But no, yeah, I've grown to expect that because the way he's built, it's literally like he's either going to get this to happen if he rolls high or someone's rolling effery.
Oh, that was actually a legit nat 20. I didn't even bother looking at her sheet.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying, it is effery. Anyway, he'll pay her the 225 gold.
Okay.
And then he's
Mark that up.
going to pull out his new little toy that he's acquired
Oh, what's that you
and
got there?
proceed to put all of the books inside of it.
Oh,
Makes
well,
it carrying things a little bit easier.
well, yes, it does. Just a word of advice, though, if you ever do decide to buy that one book, don't put it in there.
Unless I'm wanting to throw it at someone, right?
Uh, no, the other book. You remember the other book that you were inquiring about?
The one that changes size, yes. Why not put it in there?
Unless you want to open a rift to the astral plane, destroying yourself and sucking everybody else within a certain range of it into the astral plane, I would not put it in
Are you saying I can weaponize the bag?
there. The sacrifice of yourself, yes.
I mean...
I would not recommend it. Not even not even a wish spell would bring you back. Divinity would not be able
But
to bring you back.
what is the range of this when this happens? Do you know?
You out of character, you know damn well.
Or Bond does it. Or does he?
Mm,
Well,
Roll
then roll for it.
Arcana.
Oh my goodness.
26.
Sorvon is familiar with why you don't want to do this.
I'm just kidding. I understand why. But, and he kind of puts his hand L-shaped down under his chin, smiles a bit. If I do figure out how to do it at range, I mean... That would be a funny trap, let's just say that. But I will heed your advice, don't worry.
And it's 10 feet of the gate.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why Mage Hand is a fun spell. Just as of note.
Yeah, but keep in mind the gate is one way and cannot be reopened.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you do get sucked into it, yeah, good luck returning.
Mm-hmm. But thank you for the books.
Yes, yes, thank you for your patronage.
And he's going...
In case you were wondering, and she starts going over the ins and outs of the bag, so to speak. Tells you what happens if it's overloaded, pierced, or torn.
Yes, I will...
Also tells you that if you turn the bag inside out, everything that you put in it comes out unharmed, and that you have to put it back, put the bag right before it can be used again.
I will remember that, thank you.
Yep, there you go.
Yep. And then he's gonna leave and go to the alchemist again, because that's where he got the ink the first time.
Yes.
And this time he is just going to walk in and inquire about some, let's see, either a deep black or a nice purple.
Well, I do believe I can take care of that for you. Either that or
Yeah.
else I can get my cousin to. Either or.
Either way, and I do need enough to write a pretty long book if I have a project that I'm gonna begin working on.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what. I think we can do something about that for you. And he manages to make the little bottle, which is 1.5 pints, by the way,
Mhm.
of a deep violet colored ink. Or that's actually a vial, and then he hands you a bottle of it as well, which is the 1.5 pints of ink. And as he's working right in front of you, he looks at you, looks you up and down. Huh. Well, mighty fine threads that you have there today.
Yes, a little bit more fitting than the other things I was wearing.
An interesting accoutrement, if you wish.
Hmm.
Strange. Oh, that's what. Oh, okay. Nice bag.
Yes.
Not many still exist. Huh.
Yes, a friend gave it to me. Acquaintance, if you will.
Gave it? I must meet this friend of yours.
Well, they worked pretty hard to get it, and it was, as far as I know, there were only a couple that I know of that they acquired.
Oh, well. If they can acquire more, I would be in the market for a few. Do let them know this.
I will.
But he goes ahead and says that it is the cost of the bottle and the vial with the ink is, we're gonna say 10 gold.
He'll hand over 10 gold.
Thank you, thank you. Do
Yes, of course.
enjoy.
Oh, I will. Believe me. Thank you.
And you?
And he'll turn and leave. And he's gonna head back to the Silver Tusk at this time.
Alright, you do so. You see the guards patrolling. You see quite a few people on the street.
But he's going to head up to his room, and he's just going to sit at his desk and write the rest of the day. In the black book that he just acquired, and it's also reading through the parts about the void on the other books. Um, he'll come down to like grab food and go back to his room unless they bring it to him. But that's what he'll be doing, and I'm gonna send you a PM of what he's writing. I rolled for it when you asked me.
Okay.
It was one of the things on the list. So
High or low?
hi.
You do actually get served up in your room.
Awesome.
And you don't quite notice it happening, but apparently Sable is very, very light footed. But that's what you do for the day. Mr. Thorgus,
Yes.
should we get to you, or should we find out what Izzet's doing first?
Mine's actually pretty simple, so we can get it out of the way real quick.
Okay.
Thorgus will Hey, he knows how to do blacksmithing, but he does not know how to do anything related to leatherworking. And if he's gonna help maintain gear and supplies and stuff like that, he might as well try to go learn some, even just some basic leatherworking. So,
Oh,
he's gonna go to the blacksmith or go and see if there's maybe a book to read to at least learn the basics of skinning and tanning hides.
okay. You go to the leatherworking shop,
Hmm.
and where is that? I actually have a reference for it. Bookmark. Is it in here? Damn it. Hate
It's
it
over
when
there.
bookmarks go away.
It's over there, Dysentery.
No, actually, it's not. I'm gonna have to search it.
Are you looking for this in murder notes?
Maybe. Yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for.
Good.
Alright. Well, you can spend 8 hours. Yeah. Uh.
I
Alright.
mean, I'll probably spend majority of the day with the leather worker if they'll let me just help doing basic stuff. Since I have the extra day, and if not, I'll do what I can. Then maybe go buy that book I wanted for it, and maybe just do some light reading before anything else.
Alright. So, what's your dex modifier?
+1.
+1. Alright.
Yes.
Alright. Well, you can. Yeah, you've already read it, right?
It's been a minute, but if I remember, I rolled a d20 correctly.
D12 with your current ability modifier.
Okay.
And actually, you're getting help. So. Alright. You are going to go ahead and bring you down to a D10, actually.
Okay.
I would like a roll, please.
Gotcha. Oh, that's not bad. That'd be a 6.
Since you have health, re-roll that. Hope to God you get a 1 or a 2.
Does a 10 count?
No. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and say that's your first 8 hours of training, and the leather worker is getting frustrated that you're ruining pieces of leather, and just, all right. Let's try this again. And he goes over it slower with you. I'm
It's
gonna
like,
go ahead and let you make a second check in
it's
this
like,
day.
it's like, hang on. I pull off my gauntlets. Maybe that'll help.
Oh, try again.
Yeah. Does a 3 count?
No, but since you do have a trainer, you get to re-roll it and choose which one.
Which one? Like 1 or 2?
Like you get to choose which roll you use. Like basically gives you advantage.
Oh, okay. I've been rolling it straight. I didn't use it like roll. I thought there was like
That's
it.
why I had you roll it again after the first one.
Oh, okay, so yeah. So 1 more roll to see if I can get it. I think I finally got it. That's 2.
Okay. You do well. The next time that you're gonna do training for it, you
Mhm.
get to drop down to a D8.
Gotcha.
But again, that's your limit for the 16 hours that you just spent. Fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
You are slowly learning your proficiency.
It's like I'm used.
You do acquire leatherworkers tools.
Okay.
It's going to cost you some money, obviously.
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
It's going to cost you 5 gold.
Right. I will give up the 5 gold for it.
And he does give you some, he does sell you some spare leathers to work on in your off time. It says, be careful. Don't ruin these.
I'll do what I can. Still learning.
And he sells you those for 10 gold.
All right. Maybe what should I just put in my notes? Just miscellaneous things of leather.
It's actually a suit of leather armor that he sold you.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, strips of leather. You know, along with what you have in your kit. Your leatherworker's kit. Oh, come on. Artisan's tools. Basically everything that you need for it.
Hmm. Gotcha.
So, needle,
The thread.
yeah, the leather thread.
Hmm. Yep. Let's see. Needle, thread, set of artisan tools, yada yada yada. Gotcha.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
I'll just throw that in my bag of holding.
Yes, yes. Now I'm actually going to bookmark this again because I'm frustrated that it didn't actually save the last time.
Hmm. Oh, well, I was gonna say, remember you can always download it too.
Here's the funny thing.
Mhm.
It's asking me to edit this bookmark. It's already fucking bookmarked and it wasn't there.
Weird.
Fuck!
Mm.
Okay. Anyway.
But
You're good to go.
okay. But other than that, would I be able to maybe get to a bookstore just before it closes, and then just start doing some light reading for the rest of the night while enjoying myself?
High or low?
I feel like a low life.
Well, that's because you are a low life, but you know.
Dun, dun, dun.
But as you arrive at the bookstore, you see the lady locking up the store for the night.
Ah, darn.
You say this out loud?
If I see her, it's like, ah, darn. Ma'am, would you be alright if I could just buy 1 book before you close up for the night? I'll pay you extra for it.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. You're offering to pay her extra.
Alright. Oh, good thing with the advantage, because the other one was a 1. This one's a 18.
An 18. Oh. Oh. Well, I think we. Yes, yes. She goes back and unlocks the door. Come on in. She opens the door for you. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. And I just ask her the book I'm looking for, basics on leatherworking. So that way I could just grab the book, come to her, give her the cash, and go.
After shutting the door behind the two of you, she lights a small lantern and well, follow me,
Mhm.
and leads you back to the area and give me a perception check.
Mhm.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
I mean, yes, you have low light vision, but this would be trying to read by candlelight.
Okay. Disadvantage, that is a 15 still.
Okay. You notice, while she's holding up the candle and looking through, you notice books on mining, blacksmithing, the different crafting professions.
Mhm.
And about the same time you see the book on leatherworking, she is grabbing it off the shelf,
Ah,
handing it to you,
thank you.
and,
Mhm.
and she says, normally this is 25 gold.
Mhm.
Up to you what you pay past that. I don't mind reopening to sell it to you.
Uh, I will say, since you took the time and you helped me look for it, how about uh 33 gold? Does that sound good?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mhm. Thank you.
You pay her.
Yep, I counted out 33 gold right in her hand. She can use it to do whatever she wishes to.
She pockets it and walks you out and says, well, if there's anything else, try to get here before we close, but we have books on many subjects.
Hmm. Thank you. I will perhaps I shall be back here for another book afterwards, but I will see. Thank you.
All right.
And with that, I will head back to the Silver Tuscan, take a nice relaxing bath, eat something, and start reading my book for at least a little bit before I probably pass out.
Okay. All right. Now we know what you're doing. You're gonna get a little ways into it
Hmm.
before you start nodding off. So I'll tell you, once you start nodding off, you're gonna get up and get undressed and go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it? What are you doing for this day?
Hello. Okay. Um. Hmm. Probably go back up to the room and get those books and go back to the academy.
Okay. You retrieve the books. You go to the academy. You do see that there are the guard rotation going on. Guard
I am wearing
patrols.
my mask, by the way.
Okay. And people seem to be giving you a wide berth.
Hmm.
But as you approach the academy, high or low,
Mm, go high.
you notice the gates to the academy are closed.
Hmm. Weird.
You do see guards on the inside of the gate, and outside of the gate as well.
I'd probably go up with the guards and ask him why it's closed.
Well, apparently there's been a theft.
A theft?
Yes, some items have gone missing.
Hmm.
The academy is currently closed while an investigation is underway.
Okay. Darn. Do you know where any other bookstores are?
And he gives you directions.
Okay. Thank you. He'll probably head that way.
Alright, you head to the bookstore. You get to it after a little while. Doors open.
He'll put his hood up and go in.
You put your hood up and go in.
Yeah, I had my mask on, but I didn't have my hood up.
Okay. Well, hello. How may I help you today?
I'm looking for a book. Book about a black hooded figure.
Um, well, there's quite a few black hooded figures. You would have to be more precise.
I think he holds a sword in his hand.
Oh. Well, huh. Oh, follow me.
All right, I'll follow her.
She leads you back to a winding branch of this bookstore. Takes you down the aisle and says, need a perception check, please.
12.
12? Yeah, you don't really notice any. You notice that these books deal with mythology,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't really notice much beyond that. But you do see her start going through and looking at the different covers. High or low?
Too high. That's too low.
Here it is. Here. I think this might be right up your alley, what you're looking for. Here, mythology. This book will cost you 25 gold, but it
Okay,
might be exactly what you're looking for.
all right. He'll give her the 25 gold.
Alright. She takes 25 gold and hands you the book. Is there
Thank
anything
you.
else?
Um, no, I just need to find something. I could find what this is.
Oh. Okay. Well, enjoy the read.
Hmm.
I do hope that you can understand Elvish.
Oh, oh, crap. Hmm. I'll figure out something.
Oh, well, I do have a book that will teach you Elvish, but it'll take quite a while to learn.
How much?
25 gold.
Mm. Don't worry about it. I'll figure out something. Thank you, though.
It'll take you several weeks to become proficient in Elvish writing and learning the language, but I mean, it's a small price to pay for learning something new.
How much is platinum for gold? Is it 1 for each gold?
1 platinum for 10 gold.
1 platinum for 10 gold. Give me a minute. He's sitting thinking.
As I say, you might want to just write that down there, Mr. Isn't, because you've asked that a couple
I
times.
keep forgetting. I have something for it, but my dumb butt self forgets to download it.
Well, do it now.
I'm going to do it now. Okay. I'll take the book.
Okay. 25 gold, please.
You'll hand her 3 platinum.
And she hands you back 5 gold and says, "Follow me."
Okay.
And she starts walking off.
Following her.
Okay. She walks down another aisle. This one, fairly long aisle with multiple branches going off of it, so to speak. Multiple aisles going off of it. She takes a right at the second branch. Right here. There you go. And she hands it to you after after opening it and thumbing through it to make sure. Yeah, yes. This'll do nicely. Here you go.
Thank you. Alrighty. Thank you for your time.
And thank you for your patronage.
You're welcome. And he goes on out the door.
Okay. Do you check the book?
Yeah, before he leaves, he'll check it.
Do you speak Dwarvish? I'm kidding. It's in common.
Okay.
Surprise!
I do know somebody that does.
Yeah.
Freaking nicks my finger again.
Alrighty. What else does he want to do today?
That would be a dick move, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. He'd probably go back to the inn and curiously wonder if Freya's there anywhere.
Freya?
I think it's her name.
Who's Freya?
I'm trying to see. I wrote it down in my notes. Where is it?
Do you mean Fira?
Thera, yeah. There we go. My brain.
Keep better notes.
Well, I found it as soon as you said that.
What do you go back to the tavern and you start looking for Fira?
Yeah, or her servant.
All right. High or low?
Hi.
you see Fira heading upstairs.
Here.
Does she hear you? And she continues going upstairs
He'll follow behind her.
briskly. She's walking pretty fast, appears to be heading to her room.
Vera. Molly's
She
still chasing her.
She continues walking.
You continue to follow her. And start keeps yelling for her name.
You're gonna yell her name again?
Yes, one more time.
And she does not hear you as she gets to her door and starts unlocking it. How fast can you walk?
How
What's
fast
your
I can walk?
what's your
My
movement
movement.
speed?
30.
You start getting you get within 10 feet of her door as she's walks in and starts closing it. Do you call for her again, or
Yes, before she yells.
and the door shuts?
Out of character, because you're wearing a mask. All you hear.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking.
Well, it's
He's
not
like
just that. I was rolling really, really low on her perception.
Wow.
So imagine every time you've been talking to everyone.
Hello, I'd like to see if you had a book about the dark cloak figure with a sword. Yes.
I mean, that's literally all you're hearing through your mask, because it's a freaking witch. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he don't care.
Witch, or the dark plague mask.
He'll probably take that off before he knocks on the door.
You knock on the door.
Yes.
It opens again. What? Huh? Oh, oh. Well, I thought you were. Oh,
I was
Yeah.
trying to get your attention.
I didn't hear you. If you were calling for me,
Don't never mind that. I was wanting to ask you, do you speak Elvis?
I guess.
Can you help me learn Elvis?
I could. Yes.
If you have the time.
I do not have the time to do so today. I'm fairly busy.
Do you have anyone else that can help me?
Well, my assistant has not yet returned from the Underdark. Have you seen Sorvand? He may
No.
understand it. I don't know for sure.
No, I haven't.
Huh. Well, I'm sure if you pay for his time, maybe, maybe Ternan or Sorkaz might be able to help you.
Who?
Oh, the wood elves at the Humming Tree Apothecary. I know they speak Elvish.
Well, I have a book on how I can learn, but I figure it'd be easier to have someone who actually speaks it.
Well, the book will help you learn written as well as how to pronounce it, so it just takes time.
Okay. Sorry to waste your time.
Well, think nothing of it, but I need to get back to what I was doing.
Okay.
And
Have a good day.
She closes the door.
And he goes to his room and just studies that book.
All right. You start reading it. You get partway through it. Your eyes hurt trying to read trying to your eyes and your brain hurts as you're trying to learn.
My brain hurts real bad.
But as you're doing so, you do notice the plate of food appearing on your desk.
Food.
Bloody steak.
Mm.
And it happens again in the evening.
Mm.
Along with blood wine.
Yes.
Yes. But that's what you do for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Until you start nodding off trying to read.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Brackus. Brackus. Are you there?
No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Brackus has died.
Brackus has fallen asleep or has himself muted.
Give him a second. He's probably with Discord. He'd probably join and rejoin back in.
He went poof.
Yep, he's probably gonna join back in any second.
Poof.
He has returned.
Or has he? Brackus. Are you there?
So hit the unmute button. He's trying. Hurrah!
Mhm.
Hit the unmute button.
You know, the little switch on your headset?
Steak. Oh.
Potato steak. Candied
I want some
carrots.
so hard.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to afford it too. Well, while he's figuring out what's going on with his thing.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes?
My Xbox mic is being weird.
Oh,
So, is it morning?
well, I was gonna say you fall asleep
Okay.
and you dream. And then you wake up.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm gonna take a bath and get ready for the day. Make sure I have all my equipment that I need. And head down for breakfast.
Okay. You take a bath, you get dressed. You don't think you're gonna need any equipment. I mean, you pretty sure you're gonna have a meeting today.
Still gonna take my equipment.
I need you to make an intelligence check for me then.
I failed.
Okay, you're
What
taking
I
your
said.
equipment. Oh, okay. You go on down for breakfast.
Sit at our normal table if it's open.
It is.
And I'll wait for the other people to come down.
All right. Is it? You awaken. Wait, does it disappear too?
No. Is it? He was there just a second ago, and this Discord's being funny again.
Is it?
Is it there? Is it alive? Oop, there went Brackus again.
Is it dead? Brackus? You there? Yeah? You're there?
I just fixed my headset, sorry.
Okay, you're fine. Still wondering what the heck happened to Is It? He just went poof.
Poof.
Yep.
Wait,
There he is.
there's Is It. So Is It?
Mhm.
You dream of the cloaked figure again.
Mm.
It's pointing at you.
Who are you?
And you wake up.
Darn it!
It's morning.
He'll go down and eat breakfast.
Alright. Yes, he's eating ice cream as he points at you.
Damn it! Eating ice cream.
Bloody ice cream.
Bloody ice cream.
Alright, well, you head on downstairs. My.
Yes.
After testing the extent of what Harbic can do, and still finding no end, you fall asleep next to Derpy,
Mhm.
and you wake up with Derpy licking you in the face.
What is it, my beautiful stallion? Something wrong?
Derpy! Derpy!
Can't help but pet him every time he says Derpy.
No, you pet him.
Of course I do.
You're hungry.
Hmm.
And you see a thing of carrots set out for Derpy to eat.
Oh, look, Derpy, look, carrots!
Derpy! As he starts trying to put one in his, trying to eat one and keeping on missing it.
Oh, God.
Trying to move his mouth a little bit to get it.
I know exactly what you mean.
Uh huh.
I help Derpy.
Derpy! He eats the carrot. But you're hungry now.
Looks at the bag he usually eats out of. Looks at the carrot, looks if there's any more carrots. And if so, puts them in the bag and puts it on Derpy's mouth.
Oh,
Look
there
toward-
are.
Okay, good.
Alright.
I'm gonna go eat Derpy. You're such a good horse, oh my god. Steps out and goes to go eat.
Alright. Alright, man, I'm sure Sorvan's not back yet.
Nope.
15 minutes, my ass.
Hmm.
Dorgus,
Yes.
when you dream of battle,
So, my normal Friday.
yes. But you dream of battling that Durgan again.
Hmm.
And you see it inhaling and getting ready to breathe fire on you. What do?
I.
Wake up!
Hmm. Ah,
A little makeup.
Yeah, right as the dragon's beginning to exhale the fire, you wake up.
ah. Well, on that note, I will get myself ready and get my armor and everything else on. Make sure it's all nice and shiny, and get ready for breakfast. Eat and wait for the others to go to the meeting.
All right, you get ready, you put on your armor, and you head downstairs. And Brackus, you were. Damn it! I need Sorvan.
You need him.
Ah,
I need a very, very good thing of steak.
I want
Nom, nom,
steak.
nom.
Yeah, I want steak. And
So-
she's craving steak and potatoes.
I like
Sounds
trains.
delicious.
I like trains.
I like trains.
I'm gonna go cook a 5-course meal. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
That ain't happening.
No, I would like a 10-course meal.
Well, Brackus, just because I know he's going to be down there before everybody else, as you sit down at the table, you see Sorvan, but he's just staring at his food with a blank stare on his face. Is it
Mm,
my Thorgus? You all join them at the table, and Sorvan's just staring blankly at his food.
He looks like me when I'm about to devour my prey.
Maybe he had a weird dream.
maybe he's still dreaming.
Half asleep?
Daydreaming, possibly. Kind of like wave my hand in his face.
He doesn't come out of it.
Eh, as long
Let's
as
paint his face.
Paint
Do
it.
I don't have any paint.
Mm,
I'm gonna say,
Yes.
roll an intelligence check.
me?
Everybody that wants to paint his face.
I got 13.
Okay.
Intelligence 20. Nat 20 plus 1, so it's a nat 21.
Whenever you roll a nat 20 or a nat 1, that's all I need to know is nat 20 or 1.
Okay, nat 20.
Okay.
14.
14. Oh.
14.
Dorgus.
10.
Okay, everybody but Mai thinks it's a good idea.
I think I'll take that back. Hmm.
Mai, you think that would probably not benefit you at all considering the meeting coming up.
I just keep to myself, and it's like, I'm salivating. Where's the food?
As Sable brings you all breakfast.
Ooh, food.
Something
Distracted.
of-
Who cares?
Something a little different this time. Like, instead of maggots and grubs, she brings you butterflies that seem to be alive but not moving and unable to move.
Oh, they're so pretty.
That was funny.
And below the butterflies, there are some caterpillars.
Ooh. Oh,
That's going to be really loud on the stream.
I'm so excited.
Starving.
I got excited.
Put a warning in. Warning. Loud sound inbound. Warning.
Loud noises.
Is it?
Mhm.
She brings you a bowl of jiggling substance.
Yay.
Tickle.
Out of character, it looks like Jello.
He'll try it.
Tastes like blood.
I knew it.
Then I devour it.
Just over the mic.
Gelatinous blood. Hmm.
But, okay, so I'm going to need deck saves from everybody at the table. Except for Izzet and Sorvant. Because Sorvant is just still staring at his food. So, Brackus?
19.
Okay. My?
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Thorgus.
6.
You get a bunch of gore from both the butterflies and the blood all over your face, in your beard, all over your armor. And you're just going,
Just, I really hate you all so much right now.
You love us.
but Brackus, you avoid the worst.
You guys look like you can use a bath.
I need perception checks from the four of y'all, though. Starting with Brackus.
Unnatural 21.
Mm-hmm. My.
Again, unnatural 21.
Okay.
A 16.
It gets a 16 in Thorgus.
Unnat 20.
Everybody's 20 today.
Well, all four of you notice that Sorvant is covered in nastiness on his face, but the clothes, the gore and the gelatinized blood just seems to fall off and not stick.
I want some of those. Make my job so much easier.
My blood.
Is Sorvant back?
Yep.
15 minutes, my ass.
Yeah, I told you there was a traffic stop.
Huh? Where?
There was I messaged you just now when I got back, but there was a traffic stop on the highway.
Oh. You didn't get pulled over.
No, but I had to stop and talk to a policeman for like 8 minutes.
Fun.
Yeah.
Looking for somebody?
Yeah, they're looking for someone.
Uh-oh.
Old man that, just keeping it short, old man that has no business driving, who's supposed to be in a home, apparently decided he was going to go get in his car and drive off.
Well, Oh, so a silver alert. Why didn't they just frickin' post it on phones like they do here?
Trying to catch him before he gets too far, and then they're gonna do that. I asked.
Well, then you should suggest maybe looking for him at a Walmart or somewhere else that he used to frequent.
Mm-hmm. But I'm back.
Welcome back.
Mhm.
Welcome all over your back.
Mm-hmm.
As your face gets splattered with gelatinized blood and butterfly and caterpillar guts.
I just touch my face and prestigitate it clean.
And by the way, other four of you with those perception checks, you notice him doing this, and that glazed over look fades from his eyes as he comes back to.
He's alive.
Could you
Welcome
all
back.
eat a little bit more civilized, please?
Just kind of look to him. It's like, Servant, could you kind of gestures?
Sorvan, I need a perception check.
Seven.
He's oblivious. He's starting to eat.
I'm covered in the same goo that you were covered, if you wouldn't mind.
Sorvan, you
After
now
you-
notice it.
Stops for a second, looks up, looks around at everyone else.
It's just Thorgus covered in goo and gelatinized blood.
Just like starts slowly, like Sorvanda's eating, and he kind of starts slowly reaching a hand out, like finger extended, while he's chewing. And his chewing starts getting slower, and he's just like intensely looking at Thorgus. And as soon as his finger pokes Thorgus in this like 2 minutes of slowly, agonizingly reaching out, then he casts Prestidigitate and cleans him.
With a mouthful,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to forgo the deck saves from everybody across the room. Because while it's amusing, we're good there. Thorgus, you see this. The finger coming up. E.T. Clean Thorgus.
I was thinking some Matrix stuff. It's like it's slow motion, more like he's enjoying his food more first, then worrying about it.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody's eating on something a little bit different. Like I said, instead of a bloody steak, there's blood jello. Instead of the maggots and grubs, there's butterflies and caterpillars. There's pancakes. Well, no, there's waffles with chicken on it in front of both Brachus and Thorgus. And
Pancake with abs.
yes. And there's just a giant mound of pastries on Servan's plate.
Does he notice this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna ask for something else too.
You get brought some pancakes with abs and chicken. Fried chicken.
There we go.
Fried chicken.
He gonna eat the chicken and waffles now and not the pastries. It's chicken and waffles.
Chicken waffles.
Alright. Well, as the five of you are eating, perception checks from all five. Yay!
Unnatural 21.
Okay. Is it?
I must be too busy eating jello. 6.
Okay. My.
10.
Alright. Sorvand.
Unnatural 20.
And Thorgus.
23.
Okay, everybody except for Izzet and Mai notice Fira walk up to the table. Izzet and Mai, you're just busy scarfing down your delicacy, and then you hear Fira's voice. How about some manners, the two of you? The meeting is coming up shortly. You have maybe an hour before you need to be at the front gate.
Okay, so I don't care. I grab the nearest cloth next to me and properly just wipe off my beak.
You grab the nearest cloth next to you.
Yep.
High or low?
Low.
Alright. Sorvand, with that perception check from before, while you notice Fira, you also feel a tug at your sleeve as a particular beaked one is starting to dab her face on
I,
your sleeve.
if I feel the tug, I jerk the sleeve away. Like, I pull it away. Not on the clothes.
Find some other cloth.
And if she managed to start doing it, I prestidigitate my outfit.
Oh, she managed to start doing it before you get it away from her, but
Yeah, no,
but
it's getting clean.
you notice that it the food doesn't actually adhere to your clothing.
Good. Maybe blood won't either.
Well, I mean, you did wait. You did come to face covered in caterpillar guts and blood jello, and you notice that it's not on your clothes.
Hmm.
So there's that.
Fun.
But yes, do be prompt. You don't want to keep them waiting.
And how long does it take to get there?
Uh, Half an hour at most if you go straight there.
And so we leave soon.
Pretty
You
much.
said an hour. So we need to leave in about, well, any time in the next probably 10-20 minutes.
Yeah, it'd probably be best, especially with the riots and everything else going on. We're better off going sooner than later.
Yes. I heard that. I heard a little bird told me, and no, not you, but a little bird told me that you helped quell one of the riots. I do believe that might get you on the king's good side. But nonetheless, the five of you enjoy your breakfast. I must be off. Need to find that darn dragon wherever he may be.
Check the tinker shop inside the hotel.
I did. He's not there.
Hmm.
Strange.
Fell off the earth.
Well, either way, good luck to all of you today. And she nods and heads off.
Mhm.
So, you all enjoy your breakfast.
Hmm.
Y'all are done eating. What do y'all do?
So, where were we going for this meeting?
The castle at the gate.
Hmm.
Brackus, I need another intelligence check from you.
18.
All right, it now dawns on you that you might not want to bring your certain
An arsenal.
equipment yet to a castle for a meeting with a king.
I'll be right back. I gotta put some stuff back. I go upstairs and put my gear away.
Okay,
I go.
Come back down.
okay. Well, you do that. Is it you were going to say something?
Probably go back upstairs and probably leave his gear and stuff that he doesn't think he should need and put his fancy clothes on.
Okay, you do so. What do you do? You're all dressed nicely.
I'm gonna go make sure Derpy is dressed nicely.
Okay, you do so. Sorvand,
Yes.
what do you do?
Just on while we're waiting on him. Correct.
Yeah, you finished eating, or have you?
I'm just gonna. No, I've finished eating. I'm just gonna wait on everybody. Go up to the front area and wait until everyone's done.
Okay, you go up to the host desk to wait.
Yeah, if there's like a lobby around it, yes. I'm just gonna kind of wait up there for everyone.
As you approach the host desk, Sid looks at you. Just thought you might want to know a strange, very strange, blue-skinned individual paid for 3 nights for you. And just thought you may want to know.
Okay. Lovely. Thanks for the information.
He nods. Thorgus, what you do?
Yeah, I got all my gear and my stuff. I'm heading out front the lobby area with Servant, waiting for the others.
Okay, you overhear this. You'd already heard it from Sid about you the day before.
Hmm.
But the two of you are waiting, and it takes him a few minutes to get upstairs. Other than mine, goes straight to Derpy to make sure Derpy's all handsome. But Izzet and Brackus go upstairs, put your equipment away, and come back down to see Sorvan and Thorgus standing there. You get Derpy looking handsome.
Yay.
And it dawns on you that maybe horses aren't going to be allowed inside of the castle.
Well, you still look fabulous outside of the castle.
Okay. So what do you do at this point?
I ponder for a moment. It's like, Derpy,
Derpy?
they might not let you into the castle, but you can still look fabulous while strutting outside the castle.
Derpy? Derpy?
Get some exercise.
Derpy? He just looks over at the feed bag, looks around, starts looking around, does a little circle, then another circle, and then a third, and he backs up and sits down and just sits there and says, Derpy, Derpy.
I kissed Derpy on the cheek.
Okay. You do so.
Because I love him so much.
All right. I take it you head back to the others.
Yep.
All right. Well, the three you get there about the same time as it and Brackus do, and Thorgus and Servon are waiting there. I swear to dog, somebody better not be inviting me to a party. Okay. No, it's just stupid Xbox saying, "Hey, you can play Halo Infinite multiplayer beta." I already told you this 2 days ago, but I'm going to tell you again.
I thought you
Fuck.
knew.
But old Sorvon is making a phone call, so
Mm-hmm.
we must wait for him. So bathroom break for everybody. Yes.
Break time.
Except for Sorvon. Sorvon gets to hold it. Be right back. If anybody's staying, please entertain the viewers. But I will return shortly.
Derpity derp 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 derp
I
derp
love Derpy so hard.
derp 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 derp.
Is it bad that I secretly want him to go on a rampage when we get there?
Instead of
Take him
rampage,
inside and let him go on a rampage.
right? Instead of a rampage, it's a derp rage.
Right?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
all the guards are like killed by Derpy.
Okay. Oh, on the
I'm back.
oh, hi back. Well, everyone's taking a bathroom break, so you
Oh,
got a
okay.
minute.
Yeah, I had to call and do some stuff for work.
Yeah. But if you need to, we have Spino now on the Arc server, so you can go get more fish.
Oh, yay!
Derpy commit regicide.
I love Derpy.
Derp-
Don't you dare get me like a dark horse, freaking horse, and name it Derpy and bring it to my house. I swear to God.
derp, 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 derp.
I just can't help but love him. Ever since the DM described him first described him, like, I have to have him. I didn't care. I wanted him so bad.
I have returned.
We're talking about Derpy.
Derpity derp 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 derp
Derp delivery.
derp derp. Derp delivery? What?
Derp, 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 derp.
Num num num. Okay, so Servon's still on phone call?
No.
No, I'm here.
Okay. Everybody's back? Brackus, are you there?
Yep.
Okay. Is it? Are you there?
Larg.
Yep,
All
there it
right.
is.
Everybody's here. So the 5 of you head on out.
Looking fancy too.
Yes. Who all knows the way?
I think I might be the closest one that actually knows the way.
The rest of you. You do not know the way.
Oh, I do not know the way, but I do know the way.
I have a map.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, out of character, I know a way.
But you do not know D-Way.
Well, I could always, if he has map, I assume Brackus would say, I have map.
That I
We
just did.
Yeah, I know. Well, I meant mirror. But yeah, we could see if there's a shorter way than the way I went, because I went to the center of town and then to the castle. But if there's a shorter way, we could just take your short way until we find the path I made. Got to.
I pull out the map and let everyone look at it to see if we can find a shorter way.
Intelligence checks from everyone.
13.
Okay.
Me dumb. 9.
Okay.
15.
All right.
19.
Okay.
7. It's like, bring the map down here. I can't see if you hold it up that high.
So, my Sorvan, as you're looking at this map, before Thorgus tries pulling it down further, down to his level, to where he can see, you think you see where you are and where the castle is, and you think you might see a way to get there, and then the map goes right down to Thorgus's level, and you're going,
What?
Maybe we should check with Sid and see exactly where we are before we make any concrete plans, just in case.
well, out of character, 2 people did see where y'all were.
Mm-hmm.
Before another person is like, no, I need to see too. I need to see too. Down here.
But yeah, just kind of looking. It's like I didn't like snatch it. I was like trying to grab his hand and bring it down farther. You know.
But, Sorvan, you and I both do see where y'all are in relationship to the castle, and you do see a path. You
Take
find
note
okay.
mentally of the path and just start walking. Come on, then.
Perception check from Brackus. Is it my and Thorgus?
I got a 6.
All right.
My lucky number, 9 again.
999. 5.
9.
A nat 20.
Okay. Thorgus.
22.
Okay, Mai and Thorgus. You notice Storvan taking off walking.
I follow.
It's like, hey, wait for us. It's like, come on, guys.
Brackus, and is it? You are sitting there staring at the map, and then you hear Thorgus going, come on, guys.
Put it away and follow.
Yes.
All right. Need an intelligence check from Sorvand, who is leading the way.
Because he knows the way.
24.
All right. It takes you guys about 25 minutes to arrive at the castle. Because you found the fastest route and remembered it. But you arrive in front of the castle and you see, all of you see the splendor of this castle, but the stones of the walls darkened somehow. You can tell that this used to once be a gleaming white castle. But it seems to have grayed. Not only that, but you see the Crown's Guard guarding the gate and patrolling along the walls of the castle and around the outside of the castle. And these people do not look like the guards of the city. These people look a little off. Investigation checks from everybody that wishes to. Thorgus, I'm going to give you advantage this time. You've already seen these people.
Okay. I was gonna say, I think I asked about that with my background stuff too
Mm-hmm.
from before.
Unnatural 22.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Okay. Is it? You don't? I can barely hear you, dude.
No.
Okay. Sorvand? Huh?
The 22.
Okay. Thorgus.
19.
All right. Everybody except for Izzet notices that these people are not clean shaven. They look more like mercenaries than actual Crown's Guard, but mercenaries wearing the Crown's Guard uniform and armor. And as you approach, oi, you lot, come forth, come forth, come here, oi, come here. One of the Crown's Guards says this to y'all and motions toward y'all.
Start approaching.
Follow suit.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there more than 4 of you, but you lot are the 4 broken souls, oi? Huh?
Yes.
Come on in, come on in. Major Domo wants to speak to you before your audience with the king. Come on, come on.
Is he out of character? Is he trying to actually lead us, or
Yes.
yes, following him then?
I'll follow.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Bye.
I yawn, then follow.
All right. And Thorgus, you're following, yeah?
Hmm?
Huh? What?
I said I was following. I don't know if you heard me. Sorry.
Stupid Discord. Yeah. Okay. You all follow. The smell of this guy smells like he hasn't bathed in months.
The guard.
What is posing as a guard, yes. Smells like he has not bathed in months.
How far away am I from him? Following.
You're about 5 foot.
Excuse me. The smell. Just keep walking.
What smell? I don't
I'm
know.
gonna put a hand on him and prestidigitate him clean.
Oi! What kind of what do you do?
It just helping with whatever. You don't seem to have had enough time to bathe. Just
Ugh.
helping you out with that. Nothing.
Oh, what's that smell? Ugh.
Yes.
Smell like one of you lot. Ugh.
It's called soap.
Ugh. So, never touch the stuff.
Yes, well, if you want to get dirty later, you can. Just thought I would. Ugh.
Well,
Just
to you
continue,
too.
please.
And perception checks from all of you with advantage.
Natural 21.
Okay.
18.
10.
25.
Shoot, 19. Excuse me.
Okay. Even with your 10, you hear this. You hear this Crown's Guard, quote unquote, muttering under his breath, ugh, the rabble around here. Just, ugh. Can't wait to get back to where we were before. But everybody except for on your way through, you notice a lot of stuff that, like, statues and paintings have been scrawled on, carved on, defaced, basically. A lot of things that would have otherwise been worth a fortune are defaced completely and
Oh.
utterly.
While we're walking, I'm going to Mage Magic Silent Cast Detect Thoughts on our friend here.
And you actually don't read anything. You detect nothing.
Interesting.
Appears they don't care for fine art.
What seems to be going on with all of the art and things? Yeah.
Well, fine art. Oh, you mean the font, eh? And he just lets one rip right in front of you all. Con saves, please.
$24.
Okay.
I got 8.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
22.
Uh-huh.
21.
Okay. Brackus, you have the severe urge to vomit as all of you smell, well, beer, boiled eggs, and pickled cabbage farts. But Brackus, you're the only one that has the severe urge to find something to throw up in.
I aim at him
You aim at him.
with the Crown's Guard. Yep.
Alright. You see Brackus projectile vomit at the Crown's Guard. I'm going to need an attack roll, sir.
I got nat 20.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Chaos begins.
And con saves from the rest of you.
Come on now.
What? You just saw somebody puke.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Is it?
19.
19? Okay. My?
I got 10 again.
Oh,
Yeah.
10.
I
Yeah.
got 10.
Yeah, last time you got a 12. Or it
Oh,
should be
my bad.
13. But this time you get a 10? Yeah, you have the urge to puke now. But Thorgus, what'd you get?
26.
Okay. So, you now have, after witnessing projectile vomit heading towards the Crown's Guard, you also have the severe urge to vomit.
I look for a corner and just try to vomit there.
You look for a corner.
Yep.
You don't see a corner other than the hallway corners. But you do see what appears to be a vase leaning up
I go
against the
vomit
wall.
in it.
And as you do so, god awful stench comes from it, as if somebody has been using it as a privy.
Gets even sicker and just takes 3 steps away and just projectile vomits.
Okay, well, Brackus, you hit the Crown's Guard. Who's oh, oh, well, I don't smell like you anymore. Uh,
Still
ugh.
smell better than you did when we came in.
But you throw up again. Deck saves from Servan, Thorgus, and is it?
21.
Okay.
Actually, 20. Sorry.
Okay.
19.
Okay. Thorgus?
14.
Oh, you pass.
Whew.
Barely.
More. Whew.
But you all avoid the trail of dripping vomit from the guy behind, from the Crown's Guard. And he continues leading you along the way until you get to this big room where you see this finely dressed, like gaudily dressed person with a bunch of rings, necklaces, just fine clothing. Even has a bit of a circlet on his even has a circlet on his head tilted sideways. And the guard says, "Oi, here they are. Here's the lot of them." And the major domo turns and looks at you all snidely. Ah, the 4 broken soul. What? There's more than 4 of you.
We added more.
Ah, well, you're go clean yourself off. What? Go clean yourself off. And the guard walks off, still dripping vomit. Now, you lot, you may call me Sir Thornheart. I've heard that you've helped quell. Yes. I have heard that you helped quell a riot the other day. And we do appreciate that.
Yes.
But before that, dealing with a hydra in the sewers? Certainly not.
Yes, a Hydra and a few of these weird shape-shifting things.
Hmm.
Doppelgangers? Certainly
Probably.
no.
Yes.
Well, strange. Oh, there have been many strange things, though. But either way, you 5 are to meet with the king Sir Rathmore, he wishes to speak with you all on insistence of Queen Lydia.
Yes.
I'm here to make sure that everything goes according to nothing comes amiss. And he snaps his fingers, and 10 Crown's Guard approach from the outer perimeter of the room. Search them, make sure they have no weapons, no poison, make sure they are not here to assassinate the king and queen.
Wow.
And 10 Crown's Guard approach and look at you all, see Thorgus carrying a warhammer
And shield.
and shield. And one of them coughs and said, Dwarf, we'll take your weaponry.
You will not. This is my family's pride, and it is part of my whole Utraman. If you want it off me, you'll have to kill me for it. Because there's no way it's coming off. I will put it on my back and it will stay there. Otherwise, you can go fuck off.
The Major Dormo speaks up. Now, certainly, you do understand.
They can go fuck off. I will
Uh,
put it on my back and it will stay there.
Sorvand holds up a hand. If you would excuse my compatriot here, his language, I don't believe any of us will be disarming anything. You see, I've noticed a few weird things coming in. I don't know. We do just want to speak with the king, but I don't feel comfortable in allowing anyone to disarm us, if you can understand.
I'll need a persuasion check with advantage from the gruff Durgar saying "fuck off."
Yeah, my eyes are already beat red as it is.
18 plus 9 is 27, or the net 20.
Well, the net 20 would work.
Mhm.
As long as you keep them on your back, you will be watched.
Shouldn't be a problem.
You can never be too safe.
Agreed.
Like I said, there's been riots. We need no insurrectionists inside the castle meeting with the king.
He just points a thumb over his shoulder. Seems like someone's been defacing the artwork as well.
Yes, good help is hard to find. But either way, I do believe that the king will see you shortly. But
Good.
do not bring up anything about the insurrections unless it is brought up to you by the king.
Does he not know?
He does. Insight check, please.
22?
Anybody else?
I'll try.
Is it insight? Second. 21.
Okay.
Net 20 for me.
Alright. Anybody else?
Mm-mm.
Nope. Okay. Well, You can tell that at this point he's lying. The king apparently does not know about the riots.
Very well then. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
There are
see,
a few things that I just wish to speak to him about, so you know. Time is of the essence. He just smirks.
yes. Well, if you follow me, and a lot of you are flanked by these guards, as he leads you out of this room, down another hall. This time, perception checks from all of you.
Actually want to do one more thing while we're walking.
Uh-huh.
I want to attempt, it didn't work on a guard, I want to attempt to use silent casting again, detect thoughts on the major domo.
You... the surface thoughts that you detect are that he just wants to get this over with. He hopes nothing is said that disturbs the status quo, so to speak. Other than that, you get nothing other than that.
Alright, we'll leave it at that for now.
But perception checks as y'all are walking. From everybody except
16.
for Sorvon, who's busy delving.
Mhm.
16. Is it?
12.
Alright. My
9.
9.
9.
9999.
Thorgus.
19.
Alright. Well, in this hallway, you see that the artwork, the busts, the statues, everything has been untouched. And just like in that previous room, it all looks normal, like you would expect. The hallways are actually clean. You do see servants going here and there, looking after things, carrying things around.
While Sorvon does mind delving, did he notice any of this?
That's what, not really. I mean, you notice, you might absent-mindedly notice that the painting looks pristine. You probably see out of the corner of your eye servants going around.
The fact that, like, he's seeing parts of this happening, and all of the crap that just happened to them on their way in, is he able to glean anything from this?
Insight check. And anybody could actually make one if you wish.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Okay.
And that's a 22 for me.
Alright. Anybody else?
17.
19.
And Mike?
No, thank you.
Oh. Okay. But the information you glean from this is that apparently maybe the king doesn't venture forth outside of the certain area of the castle. Whether or not it's because he chooses to, you're unsure at this point. But it seems like at least certain areas are kept clean and proper, while the Crown's Guard seem to have a free run of the rest of it.
Sorvand at this point just kind of curiously looks at the major domo.
Hey, he's still leading the way. But
At least he's just gonna casually say, "At least this part's clean. Wonderful."
also, all of you notice that these guards are more clean than the previous ones. Like, these guards are at least trying to keep a semblance of normalcy. But you all reach a big double doors. 2 guards are stationed outside of it. These 2 are clean shaven. They very much look the part. They open the door and allow you all through before closing the door. Perception checks.
A 1.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
A natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Okay. And my
19.
good. You all notice seated on a throne upon a dais, I think it's pronounced dais. You see 2 thrones. One with an middle-aged gentleman wearing a crown and royal garments, seated upon the other, a younger lady wearing the garments of a queen and a crown, and stationed around this throne room, fairly large. You see, paintings, tapestries, statues of previous rulers, but you also see guards stationed regularly around the room. There seem to be at least 20.
Hmm.
Other than the 10 that came in with you. But
So there's about 30 guards in here.
yes. But the major domo holds up his hand, in a motion to signal y'all to stop. The 10 guards that are beside you stop and turn in. Major domo keeps on walking. What do y'all do?
He signaled us to stop.
Yes.
Sorvand stops and holds up his hand for the rest of the party and just kind of pays attention to what's going on. He's going to... Let's see. He's just going to observe at this point.
Okay. The rest of you, let's start. Let's start at the bottom. Dorgus.
I will do the same as Servant and wait for a response and just stop, like the Domo has asked us.
Okay. Mai.
My feathers may be poofed up a bit, but yeah, I pause.
Okay. Is it?
Stops, of course.
Okay. Brachus.
Stops.
Alright. One other thing, Brachus. This place is very well lit. There aren't very many shadows whatsoever. The only shadows that are cast by the guards several of the columns and the thrones, as well as the major domo, the king and queen.
How far are we from the throne?
You all are about 100 feet away,
Okay.
but the major domo approaches the dais, walks up the stairs, and walks up and stands next to the king and whispers in his ear, and then turns and whispers in the queen's ear, and then stands up and says, King and Queen Rathmore, I present to you the 4 broken souls.
Um, if they're kind of like announcing us, I will nod and take a somewhat knee to them.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll take a slight bow, keeping my eyes up.
Okay.
I'm gonna kneel down into my comrade's shadow.
Okay.
I'm gonna curtsy.
Alright. Is it?
I just bow.
Alright. Oh, stand. The king says, and the queen says, yes, stand. I understand that we have the 5 of you to thank for disposing of a hydra and a few other miscreants down in the sewers.
Yes. It was no trouble.
Oh, well, I mean, from what I hear, hydras are fairly nasty. And going into those sewers, but the king speaks up. Yeah, yes, dear, but they were paid handsomely, if I understand.
Hmm.
But nevertheless, we understand. We wish to thank you personally for restoring order to our kingdom. Taking care of such a beast is no small feat. Thank you all. Is there one of you named Sorvand? Yes?
And nod a little bit. Yes, I'm here.
Come forward, please.
I start walking forward.
And you all see the major domo whispering into the king's ear again. Yes, Mr. Sorvand, I understand that you hail from the Underdark, as well as at least one of your other comrades, yes?
I'm gonna stop walking about at the base of the throne, if no one says anything as I approach. Not the base of the throne, the base of the steps.
The dais?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, that puts me within 30 feet of him, right?
Puts you 40 feet away from him.
Okay. I'm gonna look up at him. Yes, I'm actually the prince from there. My
Oh,
mother sent me.
oh, well, we have not had contact with your kind in quite a while.
Yes, we were actually interested in why the trade stopped. That's why I'm here.
And you see the major domo whispering in his ear again. Well, to our understanding, it was your fault that stopped trade with us. Stopped coming around.
At this point, as the king is getting through with his reply, Sorvon Silent casts Read Mind again on the Domo while he says, yes, we were curious as to why the trade just stopped. That's why I'm here again. It was not us that stopped it, I assure you.
The Major Domo is blank slate right now. You get nothing from him.
Hmm.
But the king says, well, either way, I would like to discuss terms of starting trade with your people once again, and I understand that there is a member of the Stormbeard clan in your midst as well.
I turn and look at Thorgus and wave him up.
I go up to Savant. Yes, it is I. I am Thorgus Stormbeard, yes.
Perception checks from everybody as well, please. This is something I meant to do earlier.
Nat 20.
Okay.
$13. 19.
13, 19, my
16.
16,
15.
15. Well, it's not hard to miss. All of the guards around the outer perimeter have crossbows readied, bolts loaded.
Sorvon does, I guess, would notice this as Thorgus walked up and spoke, right?
Well, you all noticed this earlier, though. It seems, I'm gonna give this to y'all on an insight, the natural 20 roll. It seems like they are literally just prepared to prepared to fire if y'all make a move towards the king that is unwelcomed.
Okay. Sorvon turns and looks up at the Domo. That is unnecessary. I'm just here to talk. Kind of motions over towards the guards.
It is a precaution. No actions will be taken as long as no actions are taken on your side. It is simply a precaution, nothing more, nothing less. And during from your detect thoughts, you do. It seems like it's honest for once.
For once. Alright, if you must.
But the king
Maybe.
says, well, nonetheless, we really would appreciate opening trade you once again.
As would we. And assisting you with any other matters if you need any help with
Well,
anything.
well, I do understand that there's an upstart in the outer cities of my kingdom, claiming to be the true king. Do not know what he's speaking of. A Daikon Snow.
Icon Snow.
And
Looks at Thorgus.
Your detect thoughts do actually pan out this time. The Major Domo lets slip through surface thoughts that Duke Daikon Snow was to be next in line if something were to have happened to the previous king, and that it is the insurrectionist leader.
So he would actually, out of character, so Sorvon knows that Daikon Snow actually is the king then, at this point.
Would be. Would
But
be.
something is going on to prevent that.
Yep.
Well, surely we can assist you with something to do with this. But first, let's speak about the trade. Insurrections can wait, at least for a moment, especially if they're just in the far reaches of the kingdom. As he looks at, uh, the other guy. Can't remember right now.
Which one, the
Medical
Major
implant.
Domo?
The
Or
Domo, yes. At that last part, he just kind of glances at the Major Domo.
Okay. Now the Major Domo whispers into the king's ear again at this point, but the king just waves him off. Yes, yes. We would like to trade with you once again. Get some goods from you and trade in exchange for money or goods from our people.
Yes. That is the plan anyway. We do have a few different goods that we can offer, including some upper reaches of our mountain, which we are willing to trade the contents therein with a town that is at the border between our Underdark and your kingdom. Perhaps we can start there.
The king just, well, more than anything else, we would like to barter for some particular goods that we have not had in quite a while. His gaze turns to you, Thorgus. It's been quite a while since we've had some really good dwarven ale.
Yes, I've heard. Local tavern nearby had only one cask left, and would like some if possible.
Yes, yes. Well, besides them, we are running very low on our stores, along with some particularly fine wine. His gaze turns back to Sorvand. Some very fine wine that your people seem to be able to produce.
Yes, we do have a decent amount. We could work something out.
And there are some delicacies that we have heard of that can only be sought after in an Underdark. But either way, trade, yes, as long as it benefits both sides, we would appreciate that. I take
As would
it,
we.
well, would really like to be able to speak with either the queen or the king, as he turns his head back to Thorgus, of your peoples, to finalize things, but failing that, I suppose you can be a messenger of sorts.
Yes, I was sent here to get everything started. So I mean, I see no objections as long as trade begins again.
Well, yes, yes. One last thing, though. If we were to do business with you, we would request that you take care of this Daikon Snow fellow. Can't have
Yeah.
an usurper in my kingdom.
I mean, we could check it out, do something about it. And he just looks at the domo again.
The domo stands back up after whispering in the king's ear again. You hear through the detect thoughts. You hear that it is what was it? Greenwater, where Daikon Snow is located. But the king says, yes, less known whereabouts of this Daikon Snow fellow would be Greenwater, far to the east of here.
Right.
And the sooner these insurrections are put down, the better for all involved.
Yes, we wouldn't want them getting into the city, or even someone pulling some strings or something from inside the castle now, would we?
No, not at all. And the major domo gets back, whispering in the ear. The king speaks up. There is one delicacy that I have heard of from amongst your people. A drider steak.
Yes.
We would be interested in trying that at some point, if you don't mind. But yes, if you were to take care of this snow problem, I do believe that we could come to an accord between Star people.
Hmm.
You know what? Is there anything that you would ask of us? Looking to all of you, one at a time. First, the king's gaze lands upon Brachus.
We'll just have to wait and see.
The king nods, gaze landing upon Mai.
My horse has to have every kind of access known to man.
A quizzical expression appears on the king's face.
Meaning, let me put it this way: I wish for my horse Derpy to be able to enter any domains that is granted.
Aside from the castle proper, I see no problem with this.
Yes.
The major domo whispers into the king's ear again. Oh, yes, I'm not sure how people would feel about a horse entering into their houses and businesses, but if they allow it, then it was to be.
That's why I said if allowed.
He nods, gaze falling upon Is it.
We'll see.
He nods, and his gaze turns to you, Thorgus. Sir Stormbeard, is it? Is there
Yes.
anything you would ask of the crown?
Permission for my clan to journey down south. We have some unfinished business with some dirty dwarves, if you would may.
Oh,
We have to cut through your land, so I figure I might as well ask now.
take care of this Daikon Snow, and it shall be. And you, Sorvand. What would you ask of the crown?
Let's see. I'm looking for a few things. Being able to look through your library on the castle would be welcome, if I could.
The major domo whispers into the king's ear again. The library?
Yes.
Well, I don't see a problem with that. You take care of this Daikon Snow fellow, and you shall have access to our library. Strange request, but yes, it shall be granted.
I simply enjoy information, and I like reading. You might have a few things that I've not seen before, especially in the castle library.
Yes, that can be arranged. You take care of this usurper, and it will be. Well, if you don't mind, my lady and I wish to speak amongst ourselves for a little bit. And the king waves the majordomo away as the majordomo leans in to whisper again. Go, show these fine people out.
How far is the major domo away from me right now?
At this point, 45 feet. As he starts walking towards you, the
I'm going
distance
to.
gets closer.
Okay, so this, I'm going to smile, nod, because they've already told us that we're excused, right?
Yes.
Okay, I bow, and I'm going to slowly start turning, because Sorvand has had a thought. And yeah. Evil things going through his head. Is he actually going to do it? As soon as... Does the major domo look like he's frustrated right now?
A little, but...
And does the room echo?
Yes, it does.
As soon as the major domo, I'm assuming walking facing away from the king and queen, gets to 10 feet away from Sorvand, Sorvand silent casts Prestigitate to make the major domo's voice come from the major domo and say, "Dear God, at least you're not the true king."
You're gonna need a performance check.
Performance. Let's see. A 19 plus... That's a 24.
Alright.
And he makes the major domo sound really frustrated when it happens.
And nothing happens other than everybody hears the voice. You do hear snickering coming from some of the guards around their perimeter, and some of the ones near the rest of your group. But nothing is said by the king or queen. And the major domo just... the expression on his face becomes extremely dour. As he shoos you towards the door.
I was gonna say, Servant, that was pretty mean of him, wasn't it?
That was mean of him.
It was very mean.
I agree.
Well, there's where the date. But you all say this, and you hear more snickering from some of the guards. But the major domo just looks like, is ushering you all towards the doors.
The king and queen just look like they're talking right now to each other.
And glancing back at y'all, yes.
They don't look like they heard it at all.
Perception checks. For anybody interested.
And that's 20.
Okay.
22.
17.
Alright. Anybody else?
I got a 16. I was waiting to see if my did or not.
My?
Nope, I'm doing. I'm not
Ye-
doing.
You don't care?
I don't care.
Okay.
Don't care.
Well,
She's like, get me out of here.
well, if they heard it, or if they even care, you can't tell. None of you. Not even with the nat 20. You can't tell. You can't even hear what they're saying to each other.
Hmm.
But the major domo and the guards are leading you out the doors into the hallway. The doors close behind you. And now you hear the major domo say, "Nice try."
What do you mean?
I know I didn't say that.
I mean, we all heard you. I'm curious as to why the king and queen didn't hear you.
Was pretty weird.
Again, nice try. But nonetheless, if you lot take care of this Daikon Snow character, the king will see you again. And grant what you have requested. If you try something else like that again, a lot of y'all will not live to see another day.
We can't even see day as we live right now.
Yes, yes. That lousy sun. Yes. Nevertheless, good luck. As he disappears. And the guards lead you out. If you all continue. If you stop,
Yeah.
the guards stop.
Do all the guards smell too?
No, these Chen don't smell bad. Like I said before, these guards smell and look like they're keeping up appearances.
As we're walking, Servand is going to just look around at all of them. Do any of you care to explain what's going on?
None of them answer.
You all are a chatty lot, you know that?
They continue leading you out. You get
And
back to
he's.
the room where you first met the Major Domo.
Mm-hmm. Is everything starting to look dirty again?
After you get past that point, yes.
As soon as Servon starts seeing the dirt, he's going to start walking over and prestidigitating and starting to try to clean everything.
Yes, you poof up, Miss Al.
Poofy, poofy.
And see if the guards try to do anything.
They don't. They don't care.
Hmm.
Well, at least that you can tell.
I was gonna say, save your magic, Savant. It ain't worth it.
Hold on, I'm seeing something. He just gets really close to one of the guards.
And the guard looks at you.
Do you even talk?
When I want.
And what's your story? Are you actually a guard? I'm actually curious.
And he just doesn't say anything, looks back forward, and continues escorting you all.
Just look towards Savant. They're probably paid more than the regular guard, so they keeps their mouth shut.
Yes, but I mean, if someone's going to kill someone who's, being set up, I mean, what's in it for me? And he stops walking and looks at the guard that he got to talk to him. All I want to know is what kind of operation's going on, and who I can talk to make a buck about it.
You stop. Does everybody else stop at this point?
Yep.
All of the guards stop and take positions. Do you just keep going, or do you stop as well?
It's like like every little second I'm getting agitated, so my feathers are getting like fluffier because I actually want to leave, but I stop when they stop.
Do you stop as well?
Yes.
Okay. Well, all of the guards stop. The one that you got to speak just looks at you and says, "Make a buck, eh?"
Apparently, if you're being paid well enough to just ignore me, and you're all laughing at everything that happened in that room back there, then apparently someone's paying you. Especially with emotions around the way everything looks out here. It looks like a bunch of bandits infiltrated the castle and just decided they wanted to take over. So I want to know what's going on and if I can make some money.
Well, let's just say, if it were true, and word did get out, the person that did spread said word wouldn't last very long. But
Yes.
even then, it doesn't matter. Nothing much will matter much longer. Don't worry about that. You do your job. You'll get paid. Let's just leave it at that. Onward, please.
If I must.
And they start escorting a lot of you out again. And you get to the front gate, noticing the dingy, dour, sour smells coming from the guards up ahead.
Hey, look, it's the toilet brigade.
I do believe so, yes.
They are pretty shitty.
The other guards are still with us.
As soon as you reach the portcullis to the main gate, they stop and stand there and watch.
I'd much rather deal with you fellows than the people up front. At least you don't smell.
The one guard that you got to speak just smiles and nods in the direction up ahead.
Sorvon just waves at him over his shoulder and starts walking. See
Follow.
you later, talkie boy. We can talk more.
He waves back.
One-sided conversations are fun.
He just waves back mockingly.
Hmm.
Yep.
Just kind of catch up with Savant. We really need to get out of this city.
Well, I mean, we are leaving.
I
Hate
know,
the
but
city.
yeah, but now with that crap, I really want to get out of here and go home.
Yes. Seems like it would be a good idea.
Hmm.
Even we Dorgar know of cleanliness. Sheesh.
Yes. Fun
Yes,
bunch. Apparently, I hit the nail on the head, too. Well, what he said. Interesting.
You think this gentleman at the lakeside or the Green Lake will help?
I have no idea.
Oh, we need
Either
to
way,
find him.
there's money to be made.
So, do we head there and take care of that first, or do we just head straight to Mother?
I think we should report in and let her know the situation. Unless
Hmm.
we wish to
Yes.
go there now, acquire him, take him to your mother, and then strategize from there.
Hmm.
And Greenwater, by the way.
Yes, that actually sounds like a good idea, if he's willing. If not, we could always just knock him out.
I think he might be more willing if we told him of the situation that's going on.
Yes.
Wait,
Hmm.
there were rioters here and such. You think one might know a way of maybe acquiring his the Greenwater?
Possibly.
Well,
There is one fellow that I would love to talk to right now, but I don't think I'll be able to contact him or anyone that he's associated with. He did say he would contact me. But he probably knows everything that just went on anyway. Mysterious thing.
well, let's get our shit and let's go.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, okay, so what you've learned, at least so far, is that not everything is as it seems. At least is what it used to look like. There's some fuckery going on in the castle, at the very least. There apparently is a reason why taxes are skyrocketed. There are riots abroad and inside the city now. You have discovered that if you were to take care of said Daikon Snow, the king and queen would be willing to grant you practically anything that you wish within their power. What you do with all of this information going forward is up to you. But you head back. I take it y'all are heading directly to the Silver Tusk Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Again, on the way back, you do notice the guard rotation and the guard patrols. You make it there. There's quite a few people in the dining area as you enter. Sid
Sorvon
just looks up at you all and nods as you all enter.
Is Fira in the dining room?
Roll a perception check.
16.
You do not see her, but you do see curtains drawn at 3 of the booths.
I look over to Sid. Is Fira in one of the booths?
He just holds up a finger to the to the people that he's about to seat. Give me 1 second. I will seat you momentarily. Walks over, whispers in your ear. Yes, she's in a meeting right now. Best wait until she's done.
I will. He's going to go seat himself nearby.
Your table is open.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And the rest of you, what do you wish to do at this point?
I'm going to get something to eat because I puked all over that guard. Probably hungry.
Okay, you go and sit down at your table.
Good.
Is it you do the same?
Yeah.
Thurgus, what do you wish to do?
Go ahead, Mai. I'll.
Sheesh. I look like a fat owl because my feathers are like an inch of being fully like poofed out, and then I go, and my feathers poof back to normal. They go back to normal.
Okay.
I couldn't take it. Ah! Faceplant stable.
You go to the table and...
Yep.
Yep, okay. Thorgus?
I know since we're gonna leave, I'm going to the stable area and I let the hands know, get the horses ready in the next probably like 30 minutes to an hour, and then I will at least have a light lunch.
Okay. You do so. The main stable hand nods and starts yelling out orders to the rest. They start busily getting everything ready. And they're avoiding Derpy right now, who's just sitting, staring blankly at the door.
Just seeing Derpy. She'll be in a minute, Derp. She's just grabbing lunch.
And just continues staring at the door.
Mm-hmm. And just go back in the other room and have lunch, and I'll let Mai know Derpy's waiting for you. And I have the other hands getting the other horses ready for us.
And why did you faceplant your head?
Very irritable noises.
You hate kings.
Could you blame her after that fiasco at the beginning?
No.
But it does dawn on all of you that it's not exactly the best idea to talk about any of this in front of other people, other than maybe Fira.
Yes. Sorvon's still just watching the curtained places, waiting on Fira to get done.
As you were all seated there, Sable comes by and looks and then heads back towards the kitchen. and then comes back with beverages and sets them down in front of all of you.
Vaughn just starts drinking whatever was set in front of him.
Oh, you just start drinking it?
You said beverages, right?
I didn't specify, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding. It's non-alcoholic.
Yeah, but he's like, imagine he's looking at the curtained area, like what he can see, waiting on them, and he just grabs the cup and starts drinking it.
Yeah, it's non-alcoholic. Everything except for the blood wine and the mead. The mead is not very strong, but still tasty. But
Yeah.
food is served shortly thereafter. And about a half an hour goes by, and the curtain opens, and a gentleman walks out and heads out and past Sid. Sid just nods at him, and he just continues on. But then the curtains draw open, and you see Fira.
Vaughn just says, Farah.
Fira just waves you over.
He stands up, brings his drink with him, and walks over.
She motions to have a seat,
I do.
and she closes the curtains again.
We need to talk.
What about?
Do you know?
She looks confused.
I was just in the castle, Fira. Do you know?
I have not been granted any audience. I know what.
He walks over, or not walks over, scoots around, because it's a booth, right? Like a half-circle booth or whatever.
Not a half circle. It's like the traditional booths.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna grab a hold of her.
And she just looks at you strangely.
Because he still has the telepathy thing going on, and he's literally going to feed her everything that happened, starting with the gate.
It takes a little bit of time for you to do for that.
That way he doesn't have to talk at all.
She just, as you start getting further along through it, her eyes just widen and widen and widen, and the expression on her face just looks stupefied, dumbfounded.
After he finishes, he just pulls his hand away when puts a finger up to his mouth and says, "No one can hear us, right?"
Not that I'm aware of.
Good. I did that. That way we wouldn't have to necessarily speak about it generally. But yes, interesting, right?
That explains quite a bit. What do you propose? Take care of this Daikon Snow is requested, or what exactly?
I don't know yet. Either way has its pros and cons. It's all about weighing out what I need to do. Whatever benefits myself more is what I'm going to do, but both ways, I see we can get what we want. And he just kind of leans back in the booth.
Yes, it does seem like that Major Domo Thornheart, yes? It seems like
Yes.
he's pulling the strings around here more than anyone else.
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually the person in charge of everything.
Would not surprise me one bit. Seems like that king, while thinking he's acting on his own, is listening more to Thornheart's advice than anything.
Yes.
Hmm.
But we're going to leave very soon. Like, as soon as I finish talking with you soon.
Oh?
We're going to go find the person in question and then go see my mother. And that's when I'll make a decision.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I think the other decision would probably be interesting
yes.
and probably more fun for me.
Well,
But either way,
feel if you are going to do what I think, feel out this snow fellow. See if he would be more amenable to
that's
us.
why I plan on getting him and bringing him to Mother.
Oh,
Whether he comes on his own volition or not. Kind of
well,
smirks at that.
well, you could always try the diplomatic approach and
Yes, but if all else
suggest.
fails, hitting him over the head with a pan is, not out of the question.
True, but then you have to deal with restraining him and keeping him subdued during the trek.
I mean, spheres of darkness and weird noises and things I can make him pass out. Maybe give him a heart attack, but
Well, if the rumors of the snow fellow are true, then he's got a fairly strong constitution about him.
yes. Well, diplomacy will be attempted first,
Good.
but he will be brought before my mother, one way or another. Um, I have another request. I don't know how to contact a particular fellow.
Oh,
Weird creature fellow by the name of Jim. Do you know
say
him?
say nothing more. Yes.
I would like that brought to his attention in whatever way possible. He wanted to know a little bit more about the inside of the castle and some items. I can't get those at the moment, but
I'm
he might want to know that.
I'm sure he'll find you.
Yes, well,
He has his ways.
whatever happens. I just want to make sure he finds out. Do be careful, Fira.
You as
Try not to
well.
let any of that slip.
Well, my lips are sealed. You be safe, Sorvand. Watch your
Oh
back.
well. He stands up. You as well. Can't be too careful.
Yes.
And he exits the curtain.
All right.
And he's going to walk past the table waving at everyone.
Wait, how are you? Okay. Y'all are seated at a back cornered table.
Like,
The
past the
one.
table because he got up off of that table
Okay,
to go to hers. He's going to wave at all of his friends.
okay, I was going to say, in order to go back past that table, you'd basically be having to walk back towards the corner of the
Yeah, no,
room.
he's going to walk where someone can see him and wave at them like, come on.
Okay.
And he's going to head
So,
towards the stables.
y'all, the other four of you are all eating. I take it y'all are discussing things quietly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would y'all like to go over what y'all are discussing during the during the next 20 or so minutes while he's inside of the booth with Fira? Or what would y'all like to do about that? Fast forward through it or what?
Yeah, fast forward.
I'm good with fast forward.
You need to.
Just
Mine?
enjoy.
Maya, is
Yeah,
there
fast
anything?
forward.
Okay. So you all see Sorvand exit the curtain and wave to you all. You are all done with your food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go upstairs and grab my gear.
Okay.
Same.
Equipped
Okay.
it.
But I want to change back into my normal clothes.
Okay.
And to Shavant and tell him that the cart should be ready by now.
Yeah, so that's where we're going. I'm gonna make sure it is and help if I can.
All right. As you are all doing this, Fear gets up and opens the curtain, looks at all of you. Do you wish for me to let Sid know that y'all are departing?
Please.
Okay, I will see if he will hold your rooms for you all.
It might be a bit until we get back, but we'll see.
She just nods and starts heading over towards Sid and starts talking to him. But I take it all of you are going upstairs getting your stuff. I know some of you said that, but I take it all of you are doing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I pretty much had everything on me.
Yeah, Sorvand might have left one thing up there, but he'll make sure.
Mm-hmm. Why?
I know Mai didn't literally. She didn't collect things. Most of her stuff is on her person.
Okay. Alright. Well, fast forwarding to you all meeting in the stables. The cart and the horses are ready. Derpy is tied off. His bridle is tied off to the back of the wagon again. The cart.
Mm-hmm.
What do you all do?
I get up front like I did last time.
Same.
Alright.
I'll hop in the back.
Back.
I know what Mai's doing. She doesn't even have to
Mounting my
tell me.
noble steed.
Noble, noble steed.
All of you see her getting on Derpy. And it dawns on all of you that you were warned not to try to ride Derpy. But Mai's doing it anyway.
I'm not gonna think of anything of it, and just like it's her horse, she can do what the hell she wants with it.
Yep.
We've seen
Okay.
her running people down on them before, so.
What?
Well, no. Remember, that was... To you, that was nothing but a dream.
Is what it is.
To all of you, that was nothing but a dream.
Mm-hmm. Didn't Mai at least put a blanket down to ride on the back of him?
Nope.
Just,
Nope.
just will hint at it. Next time you get off Derpy, make sure you put a blanket on him so it's just a little more comfortable for him.
Derpy.
I'll use one of you as a blanket.
I don't think that would work with me. I'm made out of metal. Cling, cling.
Derpy. But the stable doors open up. Who's driving?
I believe I am. Unless Savant wants to try to learn more.
I'll try if you don't mind.
I will aid him in this.
Animal handling check with advantage since he's aiding you.
Oh my.
Ooh.
And I need an animal handling check from you as well.
Hell yeah.
With
21.
advantage because it's derpy.
21 though.
Okay.
$18.
Okay. You head on out. But which way to go?
Oh my gosh.
Does anybody know the way?
Well, it's
Hey,
called East Lake, so let's go east.
I thought it was green water.
Greenwater
Greenwater.
it is.
I do have a map.
Yeah, I think we have the basic map like you do. So I assume you pull out a map and we pull out a map out front.
Yep.
But who has the compass?
I have the compass.
And he's in the back.
I'll hand them the compass.
Okay.
Navigate, Thorgus. You
Alright.
have everything.
Survival check, Mr. Thorgus.
Oh boy, I'm great at those. No, I'm not.
You're
16.
going to die.
16?
Yeah.
Yep, you passed the check. You're good. You lead it in the correct direction. You all are headed east. You somehow know how to read a compass and a map.
I was gonna say there's probably signs too saying like, the traditional it's like, oh, here's this place and then possibly past that,
Not
you
until
know.
out of the city, but
Yeah.
But you managed to go exit the east gate
Towards
towards. Yep.
Ragewater. Yep. And then from there we go to Greenwater.
All right, y'all are headed out, and I think this is the perfect place to call it.
Yes.
So, who all got frustrated?
Frustrated?
I had
Slightly.
fun.
Straight about what?
The major meeting.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna out of character if I had gotten puked, I was gonna roll and see if I was gonna rage on freaking grab the guy in front and slam him into the wall.
You're not a barbar.
No, but I could still get pissed
think it's so bad.
because of his actions. I got puked on, so I'm taking it out on him.
I would just enjoy the carnage.
So, y'all all enjoyed?
Ah.
Good. But to the viewers, thank you for joining us. Be sure to join us next Friday for some wonderful shenanigans.
Hello, Derpy.
And I hope all of you have a wonderful night, wonderful weekend, and as always, thank God it's Friday.